Well, WW2 Vehicle Guy took this out of this, blew it all out, still wasn't really sealing up, took this seat out, and it had a piece of rust sitting right there, blew it, wouldn't come out, and poked it with a little piece of wire and it came away. It looked like a piece of rust from the inside of the fuel tank, which is not unlikely. Here's the valve, the float. I can't hear anything in it rattling around. That's the needle, all that sort of jazz. I might tighten up that ever so slightly, give it a bit more. But yes, this is my old girl here. Put it back on this, but yeah, I've just got a bit of wiring to connect up. But I'm keeping the patina of it. Should have got this old pair of jeans off the side. I'll do that so no one can tell that it was ever there in the first place. Put my seats in. This has got all brand new floor, and underneath all the gussets, the ones that have got the hickory in it, they've all been replaced. I didn't do it. A man by the name of Simon Allen from Castlemaine is very good at it. Seats, dog's been jumping on that, should paint it again. Wiring under that dashboard's amazing, badly put in. But you'll notice that the outside of the vehicle's still got the patina. My father picked this up in the early 1960s, or probably the early to mid 1960s from Point Cook Air Base, RAAF Air Base, and it is one of the, if not the oldest air base in the world. And it used to be a follow me vehicle, and you can see yellow and black checks. And you can see I've got as much original left script parts put back on as I can. Hang on, we'll get rid of that first. Shut it. And it was flashed over green when he bought it. His father took him down to the airbase and picked it up. So I've had this humongous philosophical discussions with people and thoughts and everything else, and new webbing there. And we think at this stage we should keep it looking as it is, because that's what it did. It was on the airbase. You'd land and follow me to wherever you're meant to be taxiing through. So I painted everything that we did work on, I painted it. So I've got green, olive drab in there, and if you were to be put up underneath, there's in the wheel arches all painted, new tyres, new brakes, springs are painted. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all painted under there. It was converted to right-hand drive, and I've had it converted back to left-hand drive. I've still got to get new windscreen. I have this frame here, that's had it, and it comes with this stays here. This was a 6-volt electric windscreen wiper actuator. I've still got that, wondering whether to put it on. I can't find the other one of these, so I bought a new one of those. That one's original, all the instruments original. It's got about 34,000 original miles from new. Don't take too much notice of the battery charger, but I was flooding the manifolds half full of petrol. Where you can see a bit of paint there, that's been a repair done near that aerosol can, new wheels, new brakes, pretty well new everything, new radiator. This is not the original engine. My father, this vehicle got smashed. My grandfather was used to horses, and he went off for a drive in it down the steep part of the farm and put his foot on the brake and stalled it, and got out to open the gate, and he wasn't a very good motorist. Anyway, it took off and it drove itself over a cliff, and it broke front axle, bell housing, gearbox, casing, bent itself up like a banana. It was panel beated out by a gentleman by the name of Derek Ray, who's since passed away. He was at Monagita. And then it was put in a shed, in about 1965, before I was born, and left there. And he had another Jeep, and it sucked dirty air and ruined the rings in the engine. And I've got the block. It's over the back in the corner over there. Still got the block, crank and everything. And yeah, God, I've been working on this since about 2016. But essentially, it just wants those wires tucking in and connecting here on the front. But I've put as much back in it as I could. Original items. These are original seats. Rub them back, and original fuel tank, gear lever, the whole lot. Wing mirror, got to do a bit more cleaning on that, but yeah, it drives really nicely when it does drive. But yeah, it doesn't look smart, but we're just thinking, well, there's plenty of Jeeps that have been, fully restored and look like they've just rolled off the assembly line. We think this one was made in Richmond in California, in San Francisco. And we thought we'd just try it like that, and if we don't like it, well, maybe later on we can rub it back and paint it. But there's a lot of history there. Working for the military, working on a farm, and unfortunately for it, it's spent most of its life sitting in a bloody shed like this being worked on. But hope to get it out and have a nice nice drives and go to club events and meet some people and enjoy it. So I have driven it out on the road without the police saying, but it does go pretty darn nicely.